Hello, everybody. It's Mickey D back again with Oxygen Not Included, episode 50. Uh, I haven't been able to stream in the last day or so. Been trying to straighten out the colony. I just loaded up the game. Again. Yeah, I basically spent quite a bit of it. So what I did is I pulled out the pressure mod because obviously we're having problems with the pipes are carrying too much, so it's we just can't keep it away from it breaking the system. So what I did was I added the bigger storage mod, and I left everything at 1x except for the tank capacities, or whatever the other. I think I left everything at 1x. All the pipes are, the gas pipes are, where the liquid pipes are and the gas pipes are. And I think all the other ones I set at 1x. Some of them in the capacity amounts. I think they're default by, because it has a multiplier on it as well. So I just set the multiplier to 1 and upped, which I'm not sure if I did it exactly 100% correct on the capacities. We don't have any that are full capacity, so we will have to see on that one. Let's see, we have 15.5 on that. So yeah, they're definitely holding, a lot more. And I didn't change the battery capacities or anything because it actually affects a lot more stuff than I thought. So it's kind of interesting, but we didn't need all that. I just wanted the basically just the tank capacities, and I didn't want to do the hyperbaric tanks because they don't hold that much more, but they don't they require power and stuff too, because they're supposed to be like compressing it basically, which is kind of a non-cheaty way to do it, I guess. But I don't know, I think they need to relook at it, because otherwise you have to spam like tanks and stuff everywhere. But as a drawback of doing that, we have severe problems with our water flow, because now we don't have liquid, but you can see it's affecting our gases too. So I ended up disconnecting the radiator loops just to try to get as much water going to where I could get as much water going to where I needed it as I could. Unfortunately, that did not really do it. Our water is, so I did a few things off camera. It was kind of related to that too, but some of it indirectly. I had a couple more gas vents up top. This area was not getting, the main part of the base was fine, but their air was getting too thin up there. So, and as you can see, the air is barely breathable right now. Not because of the way it's really set up, it's because the electrolyzers are not getting enough water. So I think this episode, I have to take a break from launching the rockets from now, which hopefully should, because the main thing was because the pipes were holding more when they were coming out of here, there was no way, basically, these would only take in like 10 kg. So basically the full amount of what a normal pipe holds. So it would always take in some of it, and then it would end up damaging the pipe and breaking it because they were over that capacity. Instead of just either, taking it in and then passing it along, and maybe it'll get a little bit of damage every great once in a while if the tank's, like, can only take 4. So if you got a packet of 6 still sitting there, maybe that might damage it, I don't know. But that should be looping fine, so I mean, it's just a loop, so, but we just can't have it just constantly breaking and stuff. So as a side effect of that, as you can see, pressures are all over the place. I had to swap out, and this is what took so long, is I had to basically drain, like you see, I moved this tank. I rebuilt a tank, a regular vanilla tank up here, and drained all the hydrogen into it, basically. into another pressure tank, and then what I did is I broke that tank in this enclosed area, put the other tank back in, so we can basically pump that back in. Because you can see there's a whole bunch in there. But I haven't actually set that up yet. Same thing, I broke this and just let the oxygen flood out into here, and this is pumping it back in. It's just, you know, we don't have the pressure pumps anymore, so it takes longer. So really, one thing we need to do is we need to add more pumps in. So, and I think, what's the max capacity that those pump? Is it? It's only 300. It's like, we don't usually use these, so yeah, 500. So basically, you need 2. Wow. No, because 1,000 would be okay. So yeah, we would need 2 pumps, basically per filter coming in, and I don't think. Well, actually, it could fit. So if we deconstruct that. Actually, maybe we won't do that. Because if we put them side by side, actually it's high enough pressure, it's probably not going to make a difference. Because they'll start pulling a vacuum around them when it gets low enough. Like, see here, this is pulling a vacuum. So, but they do it in a very small area. They don't, the high pressure ones pulls it in a bigger area. And this I changed around a little bit, because that was the other problem, is this kept over pressurizing. So what I did is I set it so this is the same, where this is pumping out, because carbon dioxide and whatnot's collecting down here. It's pumping it out, pumping it into the filter, and then that's still either natural, it's filtering out natural gas, so natural gas is going into the line, and then our carbon dioxide is still coming down to this tank, and I still have the regular tank there so it doesn't overpressurize this room. It's not that big of a deal anymore though, so we could actually put a high pressure one there and let this overpressurize. But the problem was this was pulling in oxygen as well. So it was pulling oxygen out of the main base, sticking it in this sealed room. That was leading to it overpressurizing. So I just patted a filter in. So if it's oxygen, it comes back out up here into the base, basically kind of where the area where it's drawn it from, but not right next to the pump. And then everything else gets passed along to this filter, and then it'll lead to the natural gas or pop it back out. Because really we're getting mostly carbon dioxide down here. We do get like a little bit of chlorine or whatever, but it's basically all ending up in this room. And you can see it's pretty much just carbon dioxide and a little bit of oxygen. And I just noticed that. Oh, that was part of the radiator pipe, I think. Yeah, that's, you can see where I disconnected. I actually reran that loop. I was trying to, so that's what we're going to basically work on is kind of what I'm thinking is, I don't know how much of this I'm going to move around. I think this has to sit on a surface. So we could, but we could put a pump here and a pump here. And I think that's how we're going to address the water issue, is basically we're going to bring in more supply and kind of, and I really, this is one area of the game I kind of find lacking, is that there is, we don't have higher capacity pipes anywhere. And I looked through every single Steam mod. Maybe there's one that's not a Steam mod, but I could not, at least on the Steam Workshop, there wasn't a single mod I found that adds a new pipe to the game that doesn't affect the vanilla pipe. And unfortunately, the pressure mod, somebody had already asked for a configuration, because I would, you know, I like the tanks, I like the pressure pump. I would like to be able to, you know, just have, you know, be able to adjust the pipes and to have them, so, because it causes too much issues with the other stuff. But yeah, the mod author basically says, no, I'm not spending any time on the mod, and you know, it won't even make a configuration file. So, you know, which is his choice, but, you know, unfortunate. So I'm basically pulling it out, putting the better storage mod in, because it has our bigger storage mod in, because it has a configuration file, and you know, like I said, basically pretty much to set everything to 1x and set the storage like we have the pressure mod. We just don't have any of the pressure pumps or anything, which is kind of a pain, but, you know, we can always just use multiple pumps. So, but there's no, you know, see, because you get like heavy watt wire and stuff for your electrical grid for like your backbone, but we have no like mains for, you know, plumbing. So, you know, because it would be nice, like, if you're coming up here, you have a higher capacity pipe. Same thing with the drain, too. See, our drain's all backing up. And it's actually going to back up worse because we don't have enough flow coming into the base. So once we have flow coming into the base, we're going to have more flow going out. And it's just going to, I mean, you can see this. This is, you know, this is pumping out from here. And I do have a, it's basically making it into a, you know, it's filling up the pipe. But which we could do that down here too. We might actually do that first. That might make a bit of a difference too. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. And I can't put it on. But that is actually something I can try real quick because I did not think about trying that. Yeah, so we'll put it right there. Roll that over like that. And I don't think that needs, no, okay. To do that, but luckily we have plenty of food, and because our crops are not getting enough water, so obviously they're getting a little bit, but, you know, see, it comes and goes. So we need to get higher flow in, and pretty soon people are going to start dying because we're not getting enough oxygen base. Which is why they're starting to get stressed out, because they don't have, they're low oxygen. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been working on. I had to pull out like all this. You see this is all reflooded with sour gas. It's recollecting it again. So, but now we're using smaller pump, so really, you know, we can do 2. And good. It's actually be insulated, but right. We should be able to have twice as much, at least flow coming in. Still way less than what the pressure mod was, but yeah, thankfully pretty much all is down here. It's because we did actually, I had three full tanks, which we need to start processing that soon. We can get natural gas and get a big bank of natural gas generators going. And other than that, I haven't really done anything. It was just basically messing around. I was, you know, draining out a pressure tank or shutting off the flow to it until it drained out. And then, except for like this one, this sealed area. So I just busted it open, let it flood it with carbon dioxide, and can pump it back in. Though it's not pumping carbon dioxide. Well, actually it is. Nope, that is, I think, actually natural gas. Yeah. So this is just, it's letting these run, which I'm thinking we're going to need more in here because we're definitely not keeping up with the flow that's coming into this tank. Yeah, you see our suits aren't even, not getting enough. We're not getting enough, basically, water anywhere, and it's really screwing up with the oxygen. So hopefully we can take care of this relatively easy. And that does not need to be. The question is does the liquid pump? So it does completely fill up. Now, obviously, it's not filtering. So, but we can. Oh, yeah, no, we don't want sandstone because we don't really have any. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right, let's leave that paused for a minute. So yeah, I either have to move the radiator up, or I'm gonna have to just change it to go around those. Because otherwise, yeah, they're connecting to them, so that's not good. Otherwise, I'm gonna start pumping water into that. Which for now, we'll go ahead and just, you guys can still build it, but I don't want to put them too high, because then we're gonna run into the issue of you know, if we do bring our water down, then it's not gonna pump. The other question is I don't know. So we're pumping now. Some of this is mixing, so it's not always. But I don't know if we can take your liquid filter. I don't know if it'll take. I don't think it'll take more than 10K. So if we have multiple pumps tucked into one line, it's not really going to help. So what we could, and I don't really want to set up, I guess we'd have to set up multiples of these. I mean, we could just set up 3 of these. This is kind of a mess anyway, so maybe we'll go ahead and take this time to kind of redo this. I mean, we're going to end up redoing a lot. I mean, this is like fine here. But I think I do want to separate out the radiator loop, so that's completely separate, because that'll actually give us more control over it. And then we'll do a dedicated line over to the oxygenators, and maybe like the farms, or, you know, at least, and then add, let me see. So if we did like this, or, you know, like half the base on this, half the base on this. This isn't water though, so that's fine. But, and what we do is, we might, I don't know if we're really, you know, see, we're not backing up on that. This one, I'd still like to get the rest of the water out of there. It's like not really wanting to move. It does. I mean, it does come over, so I mean, I guess the flow rate's the same. It's just, you know, we have a lot of water sitting up there. But yeah, and all this naphtha's coming back up, which, yeah, we don't have. Oh, we're going to have to address that soon. We're going to have to add a tank back in for the naphtha. And I think it got dumped back in there for the most part. Salt water. Yeah, I knew there was a lot of salt water coming up. And yeah. Oh, and they did work on that a little bit. So, but that's still pretty much just what was set before. And this, I don't know if this is up and running or not yet. No. Yeah. So I realized like an idiot is I set this to pump out the liquid, but it's not really giving us liquid back. It's because it's steam. So, I mean, it does, but we're not really, I mean, we are chilling it, but why do we put it back there and then pump it out when, you know, we can just collect it right from here. So, oh, and I did, this one is up and running again. The matter was, when we were disconnected the pump and was pumping out the steam, when I shut off the steam, I didn't immediately reactivate the pump. So it was actually completely, the room was completely pressurized with steam, so it basically, none of it could turn to water, I guess. And I'm so tempted just to, like, dig that out and let all that water come draining out of there. Which, if we dig it out this way, then it'll go right into our water supply. But eventually, it'll work its way down, because that's why we were letting water dump out before. Yep. And you're not going to be able to get over there. So if you come up here to work. And let him get up there. All right. Yep. And then I'll dump all that water right down, and then run down and run down. And then let me do the thing down here. They'll be able to get up there. I do want to not set him. I guess. Because we do need to build a wall up here. Because I think our water is going to get obviously higher than that at some point. So, oh, I didn't want him to dig that out too. What I thought about doing was iron better. Something like that. Stop the water flow. And then they can go down there and dig that out. At least somewhat. We should be able to hit part of that. Probably won't be able to get all the way over there, but that's alright. Unless we do a ladder down right there. But that's fine, I think. That'll dump that water out of there. We can collect that, and then we'll be able to stick a pump down here, pump it up into our reservoir. And yeah, I did not want to keep that running, actually. And what do we have? Printables. Iron. Sure, because we don't want any more people right now. We're already going to have oxygen issues coming up here very shortly. So we need to focus on the water. What am I going to do with those oil pipes, though, is the thing. The other option is... Oh, because we're still going to have to run pipes there, too. Actually... yeah, I did. Learn about that. I could always bring this up over, have it tie in that way, because my thought was I could drop the floor, and I can drop the pumps down, and they would be below. So that would work. My other thought was just moving these up, like a couple of rows. Like that. And then like that. 3, 4, 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have to build more ladders because they're not going to be able to reach. Oops. That. There we go. Down. Then we will cut. Now the flow off there. Is that going to drain back? Thank you. Yes. Oh, except for, yeah, of course. Okay. Let's then reconnect that. Do that. There we go. Do that. And we're going to deconstruct those. Yeah. Oh, actually, we can leave that one. Yeah. Because we can cut. Well, actually, we can just run straight across. We could actually leave that there and have an extra line. Yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and I don't want it to be that close to the because 1, 2, these ones, and we can come up and have that might still be a little close. Well, we can run one down, one up. Oh, yeah, that'll work. All right. And we can go ahead and deconstruct those. Alright, unfortunately that did not go quite back far enough, but when we start deconstructing all that, it will. Oh, and I think what we're going to do is, the only thing we're filtering out is polluted water. Oh, I think actually what I'm going to do is just deconstruct all that. We're going to rebuild it fresh. shortages anyway, so why not? We might have to move the line. Which that's one of the main... what are we doing with that? Oh, that's a drain line coming in from... Oh, it's where that pump is dropping in. Yes. Yeah, that's where the pumps were feeding in. Yeah, I can clean that up. What we might do is cross it over farther up out of the way. Which, that one's coming up over there. This is just coming up the side over here. I do kind of want to clean all that out of there anyway. I've been wanting to do that, so... Might as well go ahead and take care of that now while we're doing this. And we don't have to mess with it for hopefully ever again. Probably should have did this in the first place instead of putting in the pressure mod, but I didn't kind of like the idea of it. You know, what? I wanted you to disconnect from there. Oh, I guess I don't really need to run. And that's our oil line coming up. Kind of wish, you know what? We might do that actually. Why not? We're tearing all kinds of stuff apart, so go ahead and do that. Cancel build on those. Since we don't have anything in that line, and why not? We'll just put it in some line. And go ahead and run the water on that side. Oh, you're really taking that pipe apart. Right, and then we're going to separate out that. Yeah, I know you guys are going to want ladders. Guess I might as well give you those. There, we'll do that. And actually we'll do one there. That's not what I wanted to do. Actually, we're going to cancel that because I do want to make those, I'm going to go ahead and make everything insulated pipe. Oh, shit. Make everything insulated pipes. Yeah, go ahead and dig. I know you're not going to be able to get to it all right now, but it's always bothered me that that's been sitting in the tank. Which ideally, if we have enough water, no, that shouldn't really be in there. All right, there. Build that. And then what we're going to do is we'll jump over and run the oil up at this. Really? Run the oil up at that side. And that way, bridge. And turn it around. There we go. I hate when it does that on the... Here, one shorter. Oh, that's right. We're actually coming in cool enough. We don't need to cool it now. Pretty warm up there. $77. Oh, because it backed out. That's right. Never mind. Yeah, that is still coming in. Well, even 200's fine. So, yeah, we should be alright with that. And honestly, make those radiator ones too. Right. Really? You guys built that side before that side? Okay. Yeah, whatever you're doing. Fine. Really? Okay, fine. There. There, now we don't have the weird blob thing popping up too. Oh, that's kind of neat though. I don't know if blob's an actual word. I doubt it. Alright. Really? You're still doing that? I thought I removed all you guys. So I'm just having to make them the stone hatches. Why? I don't know. Probably because I set hatches for food. So we'll just have all stone hatches. Because really, the only thing we're using them for is lime. So, and whatever meat we get out of them. But mainly for lime. That's the only thing or for the eggshells so we can make lime. Alright. You guys still haven't done any of that either, huh? Okay. Not that it's a priority, but I still want to get all this water collected because we do kind of need water. It was actually all the way down to here. And we did lose some water because, whatever, obviously, when I took out the mod, that's one of the reasons I changed out all the tanks and stuff first, is because otherwise, well, for one, just deletes all the tanks, and they were all steel, so that was a lot of steel that was just gonna, disappear from the map. So I tore them all apart, remade them, and some stuff I remade out of steel again. Most of them didn't really matter, so I made them out of iron. Depending on where they're going to be used. And yeah, gold, steel. Iron, yeah. Those stayed the same. Actually, those weren't pressure, so that's fine. Right. Oh, you have fun. Like that. Like that. We actually need that down there anymore. And we definitely don't need that automation wire. I don't think I actually ever use that. Good idea, but yeah, we didn't need it. I don't know why I thought we'd ever have. I think it was in case it got contaminated, I could just go and shut it off and then clean out this or whatever. But yeah, we never really needed it. So, and we're actually going to deconstruct. Really hoping that was only buildings. Okay, good. Yeah, sometimes that mod works, sometimes it doesn't. You guys can clear all that out. Almost getting there. That one we don't. That I'm not worried about. It's not in the tank. Oh. Yeah, I never did try that. I don't think it's really gonna. We're gonna do that on the output, so our pipes are full, but I don't think that by itself is not going to make enough of a difference. I am tempted to go ahead and just move this down here, to channel 2 and stuff with water. Actually, we can even dump that into there. Actually, the lower spot though, but we could make that a little bit lower and get everything over to there. Some salt water, don't really need to worry about. We're not desalinizing. The water, so there you go. You guys did dig that out now. Very nice. Yes. Oh, poor Pakus. All right. Probably dig that out just a bit more. Increase the flow quite a bit. And it out. I should actually just do that. And that. And actually hold that. Bring it back. Eat it there. Blocking the flow. And clean that up. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, there we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not what we wanted. Yeah, I didn't. I actually thought about that too. I was like, oh, maybe I should, I can dig that far. Isn't a big part of it. Yeah, it's not really going to help. Like, line with there already anyway. So, what I'd actually meant to do, and I forgot to do it, up here. That one. Do that one. Oh, thank you. Deconstruct that one. Because what we can do is, which it might. Oh no, actually, there's more big blurbs, so never mind. Yeah, that won't matter. Actually, it doesn't really. It's not getting all that much. You're not really. I can now. I mean, yeah, I don't really think that's the way water actually flows. Because really, you should be kind of more coming down over here. But, you know what? It is what it is. We could try that too. Make that higher priority. That might make a difference there. Yeah, it's like a big liner tool. Okay. So. What do we got? Very nice. So if we do one line up over there, down, line down over there, one line there. So that'll give us 3 times as much water input. I still don't even know if that's going to be enough. We might have to actually. No, actually, we can't widen it over here because of this. We did something funky like that. I'm gonna just in case. Really. Just in case, I'm going to leave. I'm gonna start like the sieves. Maybe we should do this. You know what? We should actually. That's. They did have that down there. But we might put. Well, actually, they come out of their suits right there. Come down, because I'm gonna say we don't. We could just do the sieves and stuff up here. They don't really need to go. Oh, refinement. That's right. One there. One there. One there. So one for each pump. So, might be overkill. I think they'll actually take 10 in. Each pump's only pumping out 5. So, but what we're gonna do is like leave. That's our line coming in anyway. But what I do want to do is not like that. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. There. Now, 1, 2, 3. But I want to change this on the. Let's see. So now we're filtering. Our water's coming in. Yeah, no, actually, we want to change that. We do. Oh, we're going to deconstruct that. Deconstruct all of that because we don't need it anymore. Deconstruct that. All right. Deconstruct all of that. I still haven't got that done. Well, the game is paused, so it's probably a pretty good reason. Okay, this is water line coming down here. We still need that. Pump going in. We still want that. We are going to put another pump here coming up. Which... yeah, we'll probably just run it over and tie it into that one. Because I don't get... that doesn't get a lot of flow, and once this is actually emptied, it's not going to have much flow either. It'll just be whatever end up dropping down here. Since I do try to route it to where the pipes are. Those. Yeah, see, now this is where like a main line would be nice, where you could run one bigger, higher capacity pipe up, you know, feed into your stuff, and then one higher capacity pipe up, like through your base, and then branch off. We don't have that. So, I do want to do a liquid valve. And I think something just like 1, 2, actually let me just do 3. Fine. 1, 2, 3. And we'll run the first one over. Second one over. And our third one over. So, power distribution at the top, water distribution at the bottom. So, one of these, I definitely want running pretty much straight up that. There. Because I want to feed in on these. Hopefully at some point that water is going to flow back. That's getting confused because I cut the lines up. That's for the radiator up there. Oh, we actually gonna have water sitting. Okay, and we're gonna say that not complete other high priority, but we do need our oxygen production up and running. So get started on that. And we can go ahead and close it because we're working on that. Oh, let's see. So we were all tying off this line, so we should hopefully be alright. We are adding another sieve and in, but we're not using the high pressure pump anymore, which did require more power. So it might be alright. And then what we can do is if we need to, we can keep expanding this down. So, which if you remember, I actually did space that for the sieves. And then, or if we need something miscellaneous next to it, like a deodorizer, whatnot, we can. But yeah, because then we can run off. And so we're gonna do our water line coming in. Really should. Oh, we have 52. All right. Get a little low on some of the onto supplies. So I actually want to do the same thing down here. Kind of. Oh, not that one. Not that one. Nope. Had it right the first time. And now we got an autosave. And of course, I hate when you do that. I mean, okay, it's a mod item, you know, but that is kind of an annoying bug that sometimes you can see, alright, well, that's the bottom one. Work. Just see it. Oh, no, you didn't. Fine. There, all. Really? Oh, because it's only grabbing what's already built. Anyway. There. You just done it all manually. There. cancel that. It's basically, I want to output at the full amount. But I actually don't want to do that just yet. What I want to do is do liquid filter. Now, see, this is where the filter pump would come in nice. Fortunately, we don't have that because that was the high flow mod. Gold should be fine. And I want to set these up. I'm thinking we could do something like, not that, because that's backwards. And like that. That. And I don't think we actually need to do that many. Question is, I don't know if those will take in more. You know what? We will do 3 of them. Why not? Oh, actually, I guess we can stick it down there. There, there, there. Yeah, we're not going to want to do that. We're not going to be able to bridge over. Because technically those can run there, but that one's going to jump over. And we can't jump that one over. I mean, we could do something like that. And jump over there. If I want to do that. I don't really want to run 3 lines all the way up if we can help it. Ah, stupid. So, put there, there, and there. Cancel. 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 Just do that. In. Do that. That should combine most of them to 10 as it is. Do it that way. I was going to do the valve at the bottom to combine them. But I don't know if that's really going to be necessary. Uh-oh. You're suffocating inside the base. That's not good. Water. Oh, yeah, because we have none. Yep. That's... You know what, guys? Just for now, throw some, Cinder diffusers in. Why not? I know, you haven't seen them forever, but... What I want to know is why... You should be pumping it. You are, but you're just not pumping it a lot. I think. What is going on there? You jammed up because you can't. Oh, well, yeah, that would be a problem. Means you're jammed up too, because you're not going to be able to vent out. That's why they're not getting, because they should be getting quite a bit of flow. So what I can do for now then is Hopefully we do this before anybody dies. I really want to be at really high priority. So if it can't bin out, it'll dump it into the tank for now. Which we're not, I mean, that's pretty much all oxygen. Well, I could actually just have him come over here too and do this, that. That should hopefully just get that, because we should be pumping out quite a bit of oxygen from there. No, make that 9. Come on, empty the pipe. Come on, you can do it. Or you can completely just walk away and ignore it. Okay, there we go. At least you guys have, okay, there you go, some oxygen. Into the base, into the base. Hopefully it'll be fast enough, because there is quite a bit over there. That's where I was going to move that pump to, and I forgot about it. And honestly, we can just go puppy. And just puppy. Oh. And basically just put it right there. We don't need that. And that's already tied in, so very nice. We don't need that. Power, good. And then we can actually run. I don't like it being that close to the sensor though, but if it causes issues, we can move it, or move the sensor over farther. And make that a high priority. And that as well. But not the door. The door does not need to be a high priority. Yeah, because they're gonna get more oxygen in there. Yeah, insufficient. Oh, why are they stressed out? I don't know. They can't breathe? That would probably stress me out. You guys still haven't even finished that either. Alright, so all set there. That'll get over to our oxygen, or our oxygen electrolyzers, which is what we really care about right now. And so actually, if we cancel this, actually, you know what? We are going to want that pipe. We're not going to want it up there, but we are going to want it down here. Because this is, if we filter our water out, and that's already pre-filtered water, that's, oh shoot, we actually want that the other way. We want it to go that way. Yeah, I guess we... Okay, so filtered, polluted water is filtering out. Everything else goes up here. Through here. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work either. So we gotta make sure only polluted water comes in there, otherwise it's gonna damage them. I was gonna do that. Let it break off. And it should... What we can do is here. So cancel, cancel. Cancel, cancel. for our liquid valve. There. Oh. There. There we go. So then we'll know that we're only going to put out full packets. And then we're only going to put out full packets. And then that way it should go down here. One packet, one packet, one packet. And just because we're messing with pipes, that's bothering me. Make that the same. All right. So now the issue we're going to run into is our... this is filtering out water. That is filtering out... Because right now we could get naphtha or anything else like that could come up into the system. Because this is our polluted water, and then everything else comes out here. So what we could say is this is only going to be water, this is only going to be water, this is only going to be water. That's fine. And do then that. Definitely don't want those. Clean that up a little bit. So, water, water, we want you connected. Nope, I messed that up. Water, water, water. So that was where everything was getting filtered before. So we know everything on this side, except for that line. We know 100% that's only going to be water through there. So that's only water, that's only water. So we don't need to mess with that. This one is there. So we actually had one there. I took it back out though, but that's fine because I'd rather have everything to be condensed down in one spot. Now if they need to do any repairs or anything, they can do them all at once. And since we're already down here doing this, there. Go ahead and give you guys a floor. Go ahead and do that as ladder. There. Kind of tall, but you guys got water and ladder up on the inside, so you should be all right. I was actually thinking about go ahead and move that over here, move it over, and run it up the other side. Because then if we were coming up here, we could jump over there and basically just move that filter, but get work the way it is. And that should... But now we can actually leave that. See, I don't like running it on that side though, because if I have to expand the system, then I'm going to end up having to tear it out and move it over. I'd rather have it come up before everything. It's a drain. Go all the way up. There. Oh, we are actually going to do some of this. Just do that. Work with what we got. All that stuff, thank you. Alright, so jump there. A bridge. There. We'll just do that. Otherwise that looks weird. All right, so there's our line running up, and then to our filter. Break that. Go ahead and deconstruct that. Correct it. All right, then we can just run a regular pipe right there. Go. Now this one, we can just jump. Over here. One can jump right there. That one, jump right there. Oop. We need a pipe there, but not that way. All right. Fun with liquids. There we go. Up. I kind of actually do want to jog it over, but up that way. Actually, yeah, we are good. And just because I leave it that way, then that gives me room to run another one here without having to dig out a ton of stuff and batters in and stuff. All right, so then that goes into our water and everything else is fine for now. That's coming up. So anything, and then we'll have multiple lines that we can feed into the base. So probably one of these radiator loop. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out because we got to work on drainage as well. So go ahead and run. Hopefully nobody's gonna die, and you guys can like focus on stuff. Maybe I should just say like priority 9 construction. A lot of construction. Oh, we're not too worried about the stuff down here right now. That's fine. I know you guys are like 100%. Hopefully somebody doesn't go like all destructive and whatnot. I got something printable. Mere leaf, sure. Okay. And hopefully our oxygen's going to downtime. Hopefully that's gonna right there. Oh, we want breathable gas, oxygen. Really? Just want you to run. Let's D priority. That one, not that one. That. Now the other thing I can do is I can just reroute. Oh, actually, never mind. We have no liquids. Right, pumps aren't running. Well, actually, that one guy's got a working sink and toilet. Strangely enough, it's the one that likes to throw up in his bedroom. There we go. So it is running now. Good, that's all we wanted. So we should. And you know what? Let's not worry about stockpiling oxygen right now for our liquid for our rocket fuel. Don't really need to worry about that too much. Oh, interesting. We have to fix that. We got oxygen going. Oh no, different pipe. Yeah, this is supposed to go up there, and then it's coming back. Yeah. There we go. Yep, pump it all into the base. There we go. Let's That's good. That's, you guys get some oxygen. Very nice. Because we actually do have quite a bit in there. I mean, there's a lot. 25 kilograms. Yeah, 26. I mean, this is like just flooded full of oxygen. It'll take quite a while to pump all that out. But that's good. That'll get our... Oh, no, yeah, you're stressed. What happens when you can't breathe? I couldn't have you guys breathe wear your atmosphere suits in the base, except they have no oxygen either. Couple of them. That's alright. It should be straightening out here a little bit. You know, they're not starving. They are getting oxygen, so, and they should actually just get more and more oxygen. So they're just getting quite unhappy, probably destructive. Thankfully, I have no binge eaters, so we won't watch all of our food disappear. And we will have probably lots of vomit and breakage to fix. Not to mention that once this water is up and running, then that will definitely help out with the oxygen. And we have plenty of food, obviously, to get us through. So it's not too bad. Just being, you know, very unhappy for a while. But I guess honestly, I should have probably done this a while ago. But you know, the pressure mod did kind of fix the issue. I really wish somebody would make a mod that. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have some cleanup to do. Oh, and you can see I did make those airflow tiles on those, just because really, even adding the vents in, it just wasn't flowing well enough and letting all the gases settle out. And I mean, we're pumping everything out of there. We're filtering oxygen, and it's getting filtered there. We probably don't even really need that down there anymore. No, it is all carbon dioxide, so why aren't you running? Oh, because you have no water. Yes. Natural gas. I am, yeah, because there's, the pressure is so low, it's making all the other gases spread out. I was thinking about putting a pump, like, up in here, capturing anything that comes up, like the hydrogen. Look, you guys came down 2%. Unrested. Oh, why? Because you're sleeping in a hydrogen-filled environment? Might be. At least you're not the guy sleeping in the natural gas. Alright, how you guys doing on building? Come on, come on. I know you guys can get this built. Oh, we gotta check our power. Yeah, power would be a good thing. That would be awesome to get it all done and be like, oh, why is none of it working? Oh, yeah, because didn't hook up power. And we can obviously do a lot up on the power too. There, what are you? You're the pump, you're up. Clean that out. You can be cleaned up. You can be cleaned up. I don't even... I guess we do need one there. Yeah, I guess we're... You know, honestly, I can clean and run that straight down, but that's not a priority right now. I ain't got enough stuff to do besides... Yep, we did pack those up. Alright, so would be good. That filter's already hooked up. And we just hooked up, but yeah, so it's just those 3 filters. We already did those. And honestly, yeah, well, the other stuff is set to higher priority anyway. And why aren't you running? Oh, because you guys do still have some... Because we did have quite a bit of petroleum up there, so we should be alright for now. Now the question is they're not... I don't have enough oxygen to the oxygen suits, so that's what's holding them up. Because honestly, we should have pretty much everybody out there doing stuff. Alright. So, I hate to do it to you guys, but you're going to be lacking in oxygen in places. Like, everywhere but your suits. I'll give you a little bit over here. How's that? And you'll get some down here, too. But, yeah. For the most part, you know, you guys got a little bit more than you had. So, you know, you're barely breathable now. So that's... Wow! It's a little bit of water. It's a little bit of water. Yeah, when they make messes, they sure know how to do it. Well, none of your guys' toilets are working, so yeah, I can't really blame you for that. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So we're getting some oxygen to some of our suits at least. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. You're all making messes. At least they don't just like suicide. Which is probably, I mean, I'm sure if they did, they would probably have to, I don't know, maybe change the rating on the game. No, intentionally they're dumb enough sometimes that they basically do try to suicide since they like to build themselves inside walls and stuff. There you go. Look at that. You got some suits that are up and running now. Well, 2. I should actually priority really high on that one. And then that. And that. And that. That. And that. That. And then that'll get the oxygen generation up and going. Which is really the priority. I mean, honestly, we could be a little bit pickier on that, but I'm so glad you guys got the liquid valves done. I mean, obviously that was, you know, why would you run your pumps or anything else beforehand? Yeah, some guy is, I don't know if he's fasting or what, but there's nobody that's out far enough that should be starving. But they'll still do it. Oh, you guys dropped to 20%, 80%. I don't know why. No, probably because you have a little bit more oxygen. Oh, we do have some water coming in. Well, it's basically all draining. Oh, what? Oh, do that. Connect that. And disconnect that. And no. Oh, gee. There you go. Come on. You can figure it out. Obviously you can't. Well, none of your sieves are hooked up. Because, yeah, that water, we can just run it right through. It's only dirtier water, so it'll either pass through or come back. And what did we miss? There. What? No. Pause. Yes, that's passing up through. That one's going. Third one. Second one. This one's supposed to go to the... Oh, okay. So yeah, we can just deconstruct that. And cancel that. Yeah, because that one's just running directly across. So really, we could have brought that one up a little bit more. Brought that one up a little bit more, but it's not a priority right now. You know what I'm saying? I probably don't need to nitpick it that much. Unless it just really, really bothers me. Sure. More seeds. Alright, I guess you guys can have that one hooked up since it's not bypassing that tank anyway. There. Well, that's good because that'll give it to your living quarters. Alright, that's fine, yeah, because that one's pretty much pumping into there. What I should do is disconnect that one for now, let the pump run everything down to the suits. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll work a lot better. I forgot that I had interconnected those so it would fill both tanks. But really, we can have one tank fill that one, or that pump fill that tank, that pump fill that tank. That's good. You're getting air down there. And honestly, if you're running all off of that tank, you can go ahead and reconnect that line, because that line feeds the majority of the base. This one only does a little bit over on this side in the suits. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah. That's much better. Alright, how are you guys doing? You guys actually getting any of that done? You're cleaning up the messes inside the base. I guess that's a good thing. There you go, though. Yeah, we're getting some oxygen in the suits. Much better. Much better. And let's go ahead and disconnect the down line. There we go. Yep, send it all to the suits. There we go. And of course, yes, send it to the spots that have no suits in them. And I'm pretty sure they have suits for those. Nobody out and about. Are we actually short 2 suits? Clothing, atmosphere suits, 0. Oh, there you guys go. Yes. Build. Trapped. Trapped. But how are you trapped? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, trapped's alright. Yeah, we don't usually see the trap. That's part of that, the alert mod there. Oh, so you guys actually started to build that. Yeah, that was from that. Trying to still get that. That's, you know, you got more important stuff to build up here. Why are you saying trapped? You're not trapped. I think we have to adjust. Oh, stress vomiting. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on, you guys can do it. I know you can. I don't know what half of you guys are doing, but wow. Rowan's like all off doing everything when everybody else is sleeping. And he's not on a night schedule. So I don't know why he's so gung-ho. Okay. Well, at least as you guys get stuff built, it's gonna go faster and faster. We only got 172 parts left to build. I think you guys have done like 5. Oh, yeah. It's definitely come up a lot better. Very nice. Yeah. So they should, you know, not great, but it's definitely better. Definitely makes a huge difference. Yeah, because I don't know how much we had in there, those tanks before, but it was quite a lot. And then, unfortunately, it's going to take us quite a while to suck a lot of that back in. Because we don't have the good pumps anymore. And we have a lot lower capacity on the pipes. I'm actually thinking about upping the capacity on the pipes again to what it was with the pressure mod. Just because that wasn't causing any issue. Well, the only thing that was causing issues was the overpressurization because it was putting out too much on the vents at once because it was basically doing like, you know, if it do it for like one packet, because I don't think it can dump like a half a packet, whatever the packet is, that's what it dumps when the vent opens up before it says, oh, I'm overpressure, and it closes again. So we had like, you know, 10 kilograms instead of 1 kilogram. So it was basically dumping 10 kilograms in at once. And then that's what was causing it to, you know, but we fixed that with the pressure pump. So it pulls it back out of the base. And then I was actually dumping it over here because I don't have it filtering, I don't think. I was looking at that because that was, yeah, anything that's not oxygen, it dumps over here. Oh, wait a minute. Oxygen. Yeah, it's dumping over there because it's to keep it from overpressurizing the base. So we don't want it to dump the oxygen back into... I had it dumping into the system, and honestly, I should probably bring it up and tie it into this line or something and let it go back into the tanks. My fear is that, you know, if the tanks are full, then it's going to bottleneck the system and not do what it's going to do, and then they run around and, you know, they're unhappy because they get broken eardrums. Why is it taking you guys so long to build all that? I mean, yeah, it's a lot of parts, but you're not really, like, making much progression. Of course, half your suits aren't working either. And I really hope that they're not, Meep, really? Yeah, break the one system we need up and running. Actually, we don't really need it up and running because it doesn't have any water. Alright, there you guys go. You're starting to make some progress now. Of course, Meep's running around breaking everything. I'll make him sit in a vacillator chair. I could also lock him in a room. It would be kind of cool if they added like a, you know how we get Sweepy? We should have like a security bot. So when they go and throw tantrums or something, it'll go and confine them. Of course, they, you know, if the colony's running normally, they shouldn't be getting stressed out. Yeah, did you guys... No workable order. You guys make the 2 suits? They just probably haven't been delivered yet then. Oh yeah, atmosphere suits too. Okay. Come on. Come on. Like, I swear, you've been... like, delivering to that one spot for how long now? At least, nobody's dying. You know, they're unhappy, but they're not dying. And we're just... they'll be a mess for a while, I guess. And that was my thought. I should have paid attention to the app, because that's what's tying everything up. Yes, yes, yes. You're all gonna make a mess. Okay, and we I think are doing pretty good. Pressure, not ideal, but doing pretty good. So... Did I? Yes, right there. Usually... try to run these. Oh, I have a spot that's really close. And then I can do that. So now we'll have both flying going straight down to the pressure suits. Should have thought about that earlier. But, well, we had to get enough pressure in the base anyway. Oh yeah, see, they're fully pressurized over there. So, I mean, it's slowly going to come out because it is pushing it down into the base. Because I did make sure the whole entire base now, except for this room, is actually all open, either through, you know, the pneumatic doors, or just by not having a door. Yeah, I know, you guys are going to be a little unhappy for a while. But you know what? You're not dying. So, don't be complaining. Alright, so we should see... Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, then that should actually give us full packets on those. And if I really wanted to... That's not... no, it's not going to turn it, though. Actually, if I do that... Not that that's going to make much of a difference. That should... maybe it won't. It does have the bridge, but it can't run down there, so that should backflow into that area. Oh, very nice. Yes, use those boots. Still, you guys don't seem to... Oh no, who died? What? Why did you die of starvation? You shouldn't even be able to die of starvation. You should go get food if you get that hungry. What was Ada's job? Oh, you're an operator. Oh, well that's kind of... See, why do you say you're starving? Go eat. You guys have food. We have plenty of food. Unless our cook's not cooking and then... Oh. Well, that's not good. Oh. Yeah, so you're not actually making the gristleberry, so it's stopping our... Okay, hang on. Hang on. That was my fault. I did not realize that. I thought that was still just the... We're starving as in... There's no, you know... We have such a commute that we're not getting it back in time for meals, and then we'll go eat when, you know, we're actually starving. Yeah, you guys can eat the crystberries now, though. So that's alright. Oh, you guys broke the other one, too. Oh, jeez, that's not good. Nice. Stop breaking stuff. I always love it, too. They always seem to break the grills. It's our cook, too. Our cook's the one that's breaking it. But it's alright. You guys are all going to eat now, so you'll be alright. You know, all I wanted to do was update the water system, not, like, have you guys go completely bananas. And, like, destroy the base. So this is probably a good lesson on how not to revamp your water system. Okay, nobody should be starving. You got plenty of food. Really? Why are you guys sleeping in... You have air in your rooms. Look, you're very breathable. I mean, granted, you might have, you know, big messes on the floors. Like, messes on, like, all the floors. Okay, maybe that's why you guys... But really, still, you have beds. Not like you made a mess in your bed. What is going on with the food? Buckroot. Omelet. You guys have tons and tons of omelets. You guys not allowed to eat omelets? Yeah, you should be able to allowed to eat omelets. Yeah, you can eat omelets. Why aren't you eating omelets? How do you guys have people starving? We have like over 500,000 calories in omelets. Why aren't you eating them? Yeah, stuffed berries. We have plenty of food. I mean, that's their regular food, is stuffed berries. So it's not a matter of... I mean, the food's cooked. We have a stockpile of food. What is going on with you guys not eating? Available calories 0. Yeah, we've got that. Fine. It's not taking it off either. Yeah, that one's fine. Why are you not... Is it because it's not a... No. That's weird. Hmm. Oh, an error, do we? No, it's not showing one. Well, I don't know why. It's not like it's blocked. Not like your door's locked. I mean, all your food's like right here. I don't know. I don't know why. You guys shouldn't be skipping like... Yeah, see? You just grabbed an omelet. Why are you starving? I mean, are you so stressed that... Oh, is it because you're so stressed that you're... either not... So... Okay, it's because they're not sleeping, not starving. Alright, you know what? You guys just die. That's fine. Go ahead. Do your thing. Maybe, at some point, somebody will actually finish this stuff. And like, really? What are you doing? What are you guys doing? You know what? There, cancel all that. I like if he actually starts breaking rocks. Oh look, we actually have water flowing. About freaking time. Oh, much better. Look at that. It's only 10 too. Oh, because it is gonna... Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, no, no. And that is exactly backward. Right. Yes. A filter. Polluted water. Alright. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah. I don't actually need that. And we never did move. There we go. Go ahead and run it down. Fine. We obviously cannot have it running backwards. There. No, I wasn't planning on having people die, but we are. What? Fire? Oh, because you guys have... Ah, there you go. Yeah, get those done. So at this point, I'm kind of more worried about you guys having water than, oxygen. No, only 6. It's alright. Okay, yeah, you guys are making some progress. And that's a drainage line. So this has already been filtered out. This is probably not... Oops. Yeah, I would be a way to do this. But now, if we're gonna have anybody left, planning on putting off all of our people, though we kind of need to specialize in skills anyway. Okay. Oh, poor Meep. And yeah, that's right. You'll run it all through the filter. Clean it out. So you're fine. You know, I'm pretty sure I set that to already deconstruct already once. You guys literally only have like a few parts left. You know, finish off your plumbing, and then you guys will probably be a lot happier. You're just picking up rock. You know, it's like you're picking up the rocks that your pipes need to be made out of that are right next to it. Almost. They will have it done soon. Okay. Really going all the way down there to go get it? Are we like that low on rocks? You have none in the base? Still gonna run the I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna run the petroleum line up too. And that's still gonna be ran over and tied in. Oh, we're not gonna want to tie it in over there now though, because we're gonna have to tie it in before the filter. We're gonna change that, which would be better because we can run down through here and then just tie them in on one of these. That'll be fine. Who's suffocating? What? 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 Okay. Nicola. Alright. What? How did you even do that? And how are you suffocating? You were very breathable. Oh, it's too high. I don't even know how you got out of there without a pressure suit. Oh, I bet somebody busted a hole in the wall somewhere. Oh, your suit ran out of oxygen. Here, just go down back out in there. There you go. Oh, it's because, yeah, they're dying outside, so they're not bringing the suits back. Oxygen's still flowing to the suits, so you know what I should do? Really? You won't connect this connection there? Let's do that. That will, why are you saying no O2? I mean, you're definitely getting some O2. Yeah, 100 grams. Or 1,000. You're getting a kilogram. Okay. So, for the most part, you guys have basic... No, that's right. Yes. At the run up, that's fine. And then it's going to come out here and get filtered. That's fine. And we should not have had polluted water come through there. Oh, look at all the polluted water. Okay, here we go. That's why we have this line here. Drain that out. That's... Soon. It's because I hooked that line up wrong the first time. Yeah, because polluted water should not be able to make it to that side of the system. And then there we go. There's our naphtha and our petroleum. Ah, very nice, very nice. Yep, the salt water's coming down over here. Oh, we never did brine. Oh, yep, there was brine right there. That's alright. We'll clear that out later on. Because that's actually not going to anything right now. So I can rehook that out to drain later on. And we can set up the brine. Not that we're actually using that though. I mean, we just go to a tank. Good, good. Okay, we're getting water. Look at that. Very nice. I don't know. You're saying you're starving. I'm assuming it's because they're not sleeping. Alright, look, you guys are getting water to everything. You're not getting any water over there. Why? What is going on? Oh, you're missing a section. Yeah, they still got a little bit to do over here. It's priority stuff. That's done. Who died? Stinky. I didn't like you. Alright, where are we at on time? Oh, hour 43. Alright, I guess we're gonna call it good for this episode. Everybody's still dying. It's alright. We've got, no, you think by now... You're doing pretty good. I did not think it would take him this long to revamp that, so, that is my fault. It's alright. We still have plenty of highly skilled people. And I do kind of want to focus their skills. It would be nice to do that at this point now. So, yeah. Alright, well, we're going to call it good. They can pick up on this tomorrow. Actually, I probably haven't finished it off before we restart the episode. And just so we're not stuck with them still just sitting here dying. And they really need to clean up the base. But I'll just let it run and let them take care of their stuff and get that finished off. And however many people we end up with is how many people we end up with. Alright, well anyway, not quite as smooth sailing as I thought it would go, but that's what happens sometimes. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode.